8:10, welcome back. It is that time of year for ticks, and we're speaking with experts to help keep you and your family safe. Joining us now is Dr. Mark Highcart from the Jacobs School of Medicine and Biomedical Sciences at UB. Doctor, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Oh, you're welcome.
So what should folks be looking out for if they're outdoors, going for a hike, hanging out in the woods, camping, those kinds of activities this summer?
Yeah, that's all great. Just do tick checks afterwards after you're walking through the woods and things like that. And if you go to the woods, try to use insect repellent, long sleeves and long pants, tuck your pants into your socks, things to prevent ticks from actually biting you.
Why do you think, at least in my observation, it seems like ticks appear to be more prevalent here in Western New York than maybe in years past? Why do you think that is?
I mean, I think the environment's changing. We're having, basically hotter summers, not as cold of winters, and that helps the tick burden to be higher the next summer.
So I know you've just talked about some ways to avoid, getting a tick bite, but what are some things I should be doing if I do notice a tick on either me or my child?
Yeah, so if there's a tick, often ticks will jump on you, and if they're not engorged and they haven't been on for more than 36 hours, they're really a low risk scenario, so don't really worry too much about it. If you can tell, I noticed you showed a picture of what's called a tick with a big white dot on it when you went to commercial break. That's actually a Lone Star tick. That's one of the ticks that don't transmit Lyme disease.
Okay.
If you know that the tick is an Ioxides tick that does transmit Lyme disease, and you can go to your Department of Health websites and they show all these pictures on there, then that's a little bit of a higher risk scenario. So if it's on for 36 hours, if it's engorged, it took a blood meal, so it'll be bigger, and there's pictures like that on the websites. And it's an Ioxides tick, then that's a higher risk scenario. You can talk to your doctor about getting a prophylactic one-time dose of antibiotic if that's the scenario. But generally, most tick bites don't transmit Lyme. Even if the tick has Lyme in it, it's about a 1 in 50 chance of actually getting Lyme disease from it.
I'm a mom of 4, and I gotta say, even the word makes me nervous. But the sense that I get from you is that maybe don't panic just yet, even if you do find a tick on one of your kiddos.
And even if you get Lyme, almost all the cases are perfectly treatable. There are some cases that linger, particularly in adults. They can have some lingering symptoms. Most of the lingering symptoms go away by 3 to 4 months after, if you do have a lingering kind of Lyme disease.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time, but I did want to ask you, I know you talked about how to dress, but is there a certain environment I should be avoiding this time of year? Yeah,
if you go out to the woods, try to walk in the center of the path, low brush. If you have a house that's near the woods, try to get rid of brush. Don't leave your, if you have a play set in your yard, move it away from the woods. Put wood chips under your swing set as opposed to grass. Keep your grass cut. Things like that will help prevent the tick burden near your house.
Dr. Highcart, these are all really helpful tips. We appreciate your time this morning. We're going to have this interview available on our website, WIVB.com, in case you missed any of that valuable advice. Mike's back with a check of your forecast.